First one's a little bit of a toss-up, but I'll explain in a second why I'm asking it. Who is the last AFC North team that the Cleveland Browns defeated?
So, regular season?
It should matter.
Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't, does it? It's the Steelers, yeah.
It's the Steelers. And the only reason I asked that one is because I want to make sure I remind Nick, this is going to be the practice question. I want to make sure I remind Nick that we're asking you these questions before we've actually played the Bengals game, because obviously after today, the answer would be the Cincinnati Bengals. After tomorrow, I mean.
Right. Gotcha.
So, this is taken on November 6th. So a couple questions that could factor in. All right. So now they're going to get a little bit annoying, but whatever. The first one is probably the hardest one you're going to have to answer, but it'll be fun anyway. Within two, how many NFL teams has Baker started against and defeated? Out of the 31 teams, how many has he beat? And you have to be within two.
Okay. So he beat everybody in the division, so that's 3. Last year he beat the entire NFC East. I believe there's only like one. So there's 7. 22.
Wow. I hope he said no, because you are one off. The answer is 19. So if you had said 21, that would have worked. But that's a really hard one. I think they can do it from here. Maybe. And I don't know that I'm going to use all these. I'm going to try and pick probably the best 10. Okay. How many total Pro Bowlers did the Browns send from 2019 to 2021 seasons? So the 3 previous seasons, how many players did we send to the Pro Bowl total? Which means if a guy made multiple Pro Bowls in that time, count how many Pro Bowls they have made.
Okay. So 2020 had 3. I can't remember. Wow, that's actually a really tough one. I think it's 5.
5 is the total answer, or?
Yes.
Okay. That is incorrect. They sent 4 in 2018. And then I think it was 3 in 2019 and 3 in 2000. Sorry.
Okay. I totally messed that up.
Let me ask you this question again, because I just fucked up, and we'll just pretend like it didn't happen. I'm asking you actually for 3 total seasons. So from the beginning, Jacob, how many total Pro Bowlers did the Browns send between the 2019, 2020, and the 2021 seasons? And if a guy went multiple times, you count him multiple times for each year he went.
So you're doing 2 seasons. This past season and the season before.
The 2000. Yeah. Okay, I am so sorry. We're going to start over. Jesus.
Okay.
I wrote the question down wrong.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to make sure I get this right in here. Thank God we're not doing this live. Okay. Jacob, how many total Pro Bowlers did the Browns send in the 2018, 2019, and the 2020 seasons? So the past 3 seasons. And if a guy went to the Pro Bowl multiple times, you count him multiple times.
Okay, 2018 was Baker's rookie year. I believe Nick Chubb made a Pro Bowl that year. No, Nick Chubb didn't make a Pro Bowl that year because he didn't even get 1,000, although he did in 2019 when he almost led the league during the Freddie year. I think there was 3 then and 3 last year, which is 6. Probably 2 the year. Give me 8.
8. You are very close. That is incorrect. It was actually 10. I told you these were going to be hard questions. 4 were sent in 2018. Your logic was perfect until you went back to 2018, but I like to forget about that year too, as it's Hugh Jackson. We got to forget about him, right?
Yeah, that was a rough year.
And Nick Carnes is actually calling me right now. He has no idea what we're doing. I think he's just calling to try and get me to commit to playing Smash later. All right.
He probably is.
Let's get an easier one you have a more realistic chance of getting correct. What college did John Johnson III attend?
I'm really embarrassed by this.
I would not have known this one. I usually know them when they're draft picks, but free agents, I don't usually remember.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a free agency. I don't know why, but I think it's Arizona.
Close, so close. It was all the way across the country in Boston College.
Boston College. Okay. All right.
All right. Here's one that I know you're going to get. Who on the Browns currently has the third most sacks on the team?
Okay. That is. So it's Miles and Jadeveon, and then it drops off to where it's a list of other dudes that are all like right there in there. I want to say I think it's safer if I go Tack McKinley.
Wow, you're a half sack off. It was Malik McDowell with 2. Tack is 1.5.
I knew there was like a bunch of dudes that like 1 or 1.5, like JOK and like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking very tough questions, but maybe they'll get easier. Okay. Here's one I think you could get, although I keep saying that. Name the 3 players that have an interception for the Cleveland Browns this season.
Is that the only 3 too?
It's the only 3, which is very pathetic.
It's like 5 turnovers total. Well, Malcolm Smith has the one on what I thought was a pretty good play from Malcolm Smith. Greedy had the first one that Kirk threw all year, which leads me the fact that you want to say John Johnson because he keeps getting his wiped out. Oh, it is John Johnson.
You got it. That is correct. Good job.
I just keep thinking about it. He keeps getting wiped out.
Well, we'll make sure to use this one because we got to make sure you look smart. Okay, here's one I know you're going to get to.
Yeah.
Jacob, which player on the Browns leads the team in tackles? And you could either do solo tackles or assists. It doesn't matter. It's the same guy.
Assists or total tackles. I'm a little embarrassed by
that feels like it's almost. Oh wow! Is it JOK?
You know, it probably would have been had JOK started every game, but it is Anthony Walker. Actually, he's pretty far above the next guy. I think he has like 43, and then the next player is in the 20s. So
because of him missing time, I didn't want to say him.
That's true. He did miss time too, but it's usually that middle linebacker position, right? I don't know. All right. Here's one that you better get right. Uh-oh. We lost him. All right, you're back.
I walked inside, so I was connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Nice. Here is one that I know you're going to get right, although if you don't, it's going to be embarrassing. What is the name of the Browns' dog mascot?
The actual dog?
Yes.
Swagger Jr.
That's correct. SJ. Good job. All right. Here's another.
Nick was calling me too.
Yeah, he called me twice, actually. I don't know what's going on. I'll call him in a little bit, though. All right. What college did Demetric Felton attend?
UCLA.
That is correct. That's one I would have known. Okay. This is an interesting one. There is a person by the name of Zach Dunn. Does he work for the front office or the coaching staff?
Front office.
That is incorrect. He is a defensive assistant.
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry.
Nor had I, which is why I picked his name. And plus, all the coaches had very coaching sounding names, and all the front office members had very front office sounding names. Zach Dunn was the guy that kind of was in the middle, and we didn't really know who he was. But anyway, he had a 50-50 shot. Okay. What is the name of Baker Mayfield's wife?
Emily.
That's right. I've asked that, I think, 4 times now. You're the first one to get that right.
Really?
Yeah.
My wife knew that.
Nice. All right. This is a tricky one that you might not know, but you could always take a good guess. Within 2,000 seats, what is the capacity currently at First Energy Stadium?
72,000.
Yes, I think they actually reduced it because I believe it was over 70, but it's currently 67,895. So you got that one incorrect. But good guess. That's probably exactly where I would have been. Okay, this is an interesting one. And again, don't forget, take all the time you need. I'm sure you'll be able to come up with the right answer. How many games has Baker Mayfield started? Once again, take all the time you need.
Hey, just so you know, Nick's been calling us because we're live on your Twitter right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I went to the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to just deal with that. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right.
There's only 3 more answers. So
he said he's not watching for spoilers, but
I might have to come up with more new questions. Anyway, how many games has Baker started?
Well, he started 51 straight, had it broken up, and then he started again this week, so it's 52.
52. That's correct. What college did Kevin Stefanski attend?
Penn.
That is correct. And then finally, the last question. Name 7 players on the Browns practice squad.
7 players on the Browns practice squad. Nick Mullins, Sheldon Day, Johnny Stanton. I can't even remember the one. I can't think of the one guy's name. The tackle or the guard that has. I can't. There's John Kelly. I think. John Kelly's still on the active roster. Chris Nagar, the kicker. Oh, goodness gracious! I should know these other ones. Let me think here.
Take all the time you need.
There is Jamarcus Bradley is still in the practice squad.
So maybe not for too much longer.
Yeah, depending. He might. I think he got promoted last week. They released Alex Taylor from the practice squad, I think. Or did they release Alex Taylor and re-sign him to the practice squad?
Well, you got to give me your final answer if you want that one to count or not. You're currently at 5, correct?
I think they re-signed Alex Taylor to the practice squad.
You are at 6. One more.
The one that's getting me right now is John Kelly. I cannot remember if John Kelly is on the active roster. I think he is.
There's a couple high-profile guys that you would kick yourself.
Did I do? I did Sheldon Day.
Did Sheldon Day?
Ooh, this is a good one.
I tried myself and I got to 6, so that I said, "All right, I got Jacob go one more, and you're at 6, and now you're stuck."
Is it Nick? No, I did Nick Mullins.
You did Nick Mullins.
I did the quarterback. Ooh, Man, yes, 6 is apparently the magic number. There's this one guard, but his name, he's like Swedish, and I can't think of his name. How do you say his name?
Yes.
It's like, but like Cammy Justice always does like weekly updates of what he's up to. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get a 7th.
Do you want to call it then?
Yeah, I gotta call it.
All right. Then, unfortunately, you were so close. But I'll give you a clue just because it's fun. There's a couple guys that we thought would make the roster that you're forgetting about, and then they landed on our practice squad, which to some excitement.
Hmm.
Couple guys on the defensive line. We got a punt returner that is recognizable. There's a safety that's pretty recognizable.
Javante Moffett.
Vontae Moffett, that is 7. Did any of my other clues help?
No, the Joe Jackson was one.
What about a guy who's been on the Browns for about 3 seasons and now is on our practice squad?
Is Porter Gustin on the practice squad?
He is on the practice squad. And then you got Curtis Weaver.
Curtis Weaver.
Jojo Natson was the punt returner. Anyway, that you did amazing though. I mean,
that's embarrassing.
Well, the good news is Nick is able to watch you get all these wrong, so he'll know how to answer. Podcast.
Buddy, that was not a good go for me.
All right, I'm going to end the stream.